Hey everybody, so today I wanted to invite Shalynn. She's going to share about Millpond Court in Owings Mills, Maryland. But then afterwards, I'm going to kind of go through some brief scenarios on who potentially can borrow or buy this home, what type of scenarios are there for out there, as well as what the expected anticipated closing costs might be for this specific property. All right, so Shalynn, can you kind of go ahead and share a little bit of the highlights about 7 Millpond?
Sure, absolutely. Thanks so much for having me on. As Chris mentioned, my name is Shalynn Mills, where I'm the broker, owner, and realtor of Integrity Home Team, Maryland's #1 Christian-owned real estate brokerage. So here's what's happening right now. It's a great time to buy, and I'm bringing you an exclusive preview into one of our newest listings, just listed for 3 days on the market in Owings Mills, Maryland. As Chris mentioned, this is 7 Millpond Court in Owings Mills. It's a large colonial home, over 3,400 square feet. As you can see in the front, 2-car garage there. This home, what I love about it most, has a lot of customized features. You'll see there's also some barn doors, nicely done hardwood floors, has a lot of personalized customization. Also, everyone's into now the vinyl plank flooring. Vinyl plank flooring has actually replaced real hardwood flooring. And one of the reasons is because it's so durable and it's also waterproof. So this home not only has vinyl plank flooring, but on the lower level, it also has ability, if you're just crazy about hardwood floors, to have it as an option as well. The previous homeowner for this property was actually a construction person. So you'll see a lot of customization, including some chair rail molding, some personalized finishes to the property. There's also a family room on the main level. The family room has a ceramic tile fireplace, very nice mantle, and perfect view for you to look over as you're gleaming from the kitchen as well. One of the greater points I like about this home is the rear yard, which I'll get to very shortly. But you'll see in this picture, if you're a person who loves to entertain as well as to cook, you'll have the ability to cook in your kitchen, because Thanksgiving is coming, you guys. All right, you don't have to worry about that wall that's dividing you now. You'll have the ability to cook in your kitchen and also entertain your guests, so that you guys are not missing all the funny stories that we share during the holidays. This home, as I mentioned before, has a lot of customization. It also has a nice feature of the deck, which I'll try to get to very shortly. The owner has converted this into a media room, which also doubles as a gym. And so if you're a gym nut, which by the way, I'm not, but if you're loving to work out and go to the gym, there's a perfect space in the rear of this large, very large basement to allow you to do just that, to set up your own home gym, which is perfect for saving you some money as well. And you also have the option to have it as a theater, which I just did pass there, so I'll go back, as a theater as well. One of the further unique things I would say about this home is that it has a built-in fireplace just over here on the left. So if you just want to design the furniture for this to be a cozy space versus a gym, there's also an option for that. Ceramic tile basement, you don't have to worry about carpet. If you have an animal and you don't want the fur inside the carpet, don't worry about it. The only place there's carpet in this home is in the bedrooms upstairs. So it's a perfect home, and it's also pet friendly. So now we're talking about the bedrooms. This home actually has 4 bedrooms, 3.5 bathrooms. These bedrooms, all 4 bedrooms, are on the upper level of the home. A lot of times these large colonial homes only have 3 bedrooms. But this large, over 3,400 square feet home is actually all 4 bedrooms on the upper level. You'll notice in the bedrooms upstairs, there's also some hardwood flooring, as well as a combination of carpet in some of these places. Very nicely done. Perfect lounge area, perfect playpen, waiting for you to just nestle in very soon. You're now looking at the owner's suite, which has a large walk-in closet and a private soak-in bath. So for all of my ladies or guys, where you're having too many shoes, don't worry. This closet has it all. The owner's suite also has its private bath, which leads off to the closet, which you'll see this person loves shoes. A girl, a guy after my own heart. The back of the yard is, I think, one of the best selling points of this property. Yeah. It backs into some privacy. Sometimes when you're on a cul-de-sac, you miss having the privacy, and this home actually has it all. As you can see, this whole greenery is very private, just off the deck, which sits off the kitchen. So when you walk off the kitchen, you'll have the ability to entertain your family. You'll also have the ability to have your cookout or your bonfire, whichever you choose, because it's now cold outside. But now you'll also have an opportunity to do some entertaining while it's winter as well. So this is actually sitting on a little less than a quarter of an acre. And if you can see on the bottom right, there's also a patio area. So if you're just saying, hey, I have to have a patio area, well, this home doubles as having its own private patio and a deck if necessary. And we're back to square one. Welcome again to 7 Millpond Court. Again, if this is the house that you're looking to buy, I would love to have a conversation with you. There are several great programs to help you purchase this home, a little or no money down.
All right, Shalynn. So thanks so much. So guys, now here I just drafted up quickly some 3 scenarios for everybody to kind of take a look at. As of today's rate pricing, right now the rate pricing today, it did improve compared to the last couple of weeks. Last couple of weeks was in the 7s for all of these scenarios, but now it dropped into the mid to low 6s. So if you take a look here, option 1, we're taking a look at a 3% down. Now 3% down is going to be open for only first-time home buyers. If you're not a first-time home buyer and you're a repeat buyer within the last couple of years, then you're going to have to bring at least 5% down. For a 3% down, that we're looking at about a $15,450 for a down payment. And as of today's current rates, you're looking at a PNI, the mortgage payment of about $31.57, and then when we add in the mortgage insurance and the property tax and homeowners insurance, you're looking at a total housing expense of right around $37.84. So the way to think about that is based on your income, this should be no more than about 36%. That's kind of like the safe mark. Obviously, if you have no liabilities, you can push it all the way up to 49.99, but Shalynn and I, we would never recommend your affordability to be half of your income, of your gross income. So just think about 36-ish to be the maximum. I typically recommend 25, but that's just my own personal comfort level. Now here, option 2 is going to be a 10% down. So you can see 51 and a half, 6.375, which is again today's morning rates. PMI drops because your loan to value ratio or your debt or your down payment has increased. And so your total housing expense is around $34.73. And obviously the vanilla 20% down, if you do have it, obviously because the loan amount is lower, then your PNI becomes lower as well. There is a slight rate improvement, as you can see here, but it's not that dramatic. So because if I switch this down to 6.375, it goes up less than $40. So don't be so harped on the rate is what I share with people. And Shalynn's going to say the same thing, which is like, you should first focus on what can you afford, not what the rate is. What can you afford? And then have the lender reverse engineer it to, based on today's rates, what does that look like? And so for 20% down, 6.275, the total housing expense is about $3,000. And on the bottom here, closing costs roughly is about 2 to 4% of the total purchase price. So I just took it right down the middle at 3%. So when you combine the down payment plus the closing costs, this is what the scenario is, what the cash to close is. And obviously, based on the programs out there, it can completely reduce what you have to come out of pocket. But this gives you a bulk, a bare, high level summary idea of what the affordability could be. I'm going to say that for somebody in this range, you're earning roughly around $110,000. Is what we're going to be considering it to be, a safe zone. Anything below that, it's going to be stretching it. If there's any questions, feel free to contact me. Also, I'm going to be leaving Shalynn's information below, as well as the direct link to this property so that you guys can take a look at it. Again, Shalynn, thank you so much for your time today to share about Owings Millpond's Owning Mill. So thanks again for your time today. And guys, if there's any other questions, feel free to reach out to us. All right, thanks. Bye.